Welcome back to Inquisition. Been a few days since the last video was done. Let's see what had we been up to. Down to the wager. Okay, that's nice. Ruby. But damn it, there's so much now. Okay, let's do this. Get this done.
At your service.
No, this one I'll, 5 hours. Get it done.
Let's see what we have.
Yes, crush it.
Inquisitor.
Alright. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Today we're not going to the western approach. We've advanced a major plot. So what I want to do is try to catch up with everybody in Skyhold. And looks like I got another sigil.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
I don't blame them.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
I fell out of place.
I kept dreading I'd drop the wrong spoon or step on a general's foot.
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over this.
Really?
Inquisitor, never underestimate the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
Okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We must persuade
Belize,
Minister
yeah, which I already done.
ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Viscount. I'll get you an invitation.
Oh yeah, I can do something for her. I think I have to go to Orlais. And we do have this. I don't know whether I want to do this. Let's keep this for last. Let's have a look. There was an upgrade. I'm curious what the hell is it? 10% plus 50% all other damage. That'd be good for Solus. Mm, okay.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you. The second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also,
Okay.
no problem.
Continue. Got nothing. Let's see whether Solus has anything to say.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, machinations, betrayals. After our time in Alam Shiral, I understand why. I have forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
Glad you like it.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
Not.
I hope you know that I didn't turn over Briala lightly.
Wait,
But
I turn over
have another
Briala?
option.
What? Why would I disapprove? Oh, because we're both elves. I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
You should consider it. I agree. Well, let's just agree.
Nor should you. You're not defined by the shape of your ears. They're not your people.
No, they are not. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Briala is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
Okay.
You're an admirable man. Not many people know who they are the way you do.
Thank you. Both for saying that and for seeing it. Few in this world can see, instead of just seeing a pair of pointed ears.
Good. Anything
And
else?
I,
Okay, nothing.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Okay, we are gonna talk to Colin. Oh, something happened.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smart. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
We're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. And the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. Wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
There's no need for grammar.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Give a smirk. I think I never noticed that before.
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails. The indifference to it all.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. Celine and Gaspard rule a country. Their divine influences half a continent.
You and the Red Templar's leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why would you serve?
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic Lyrian addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as Lyrian. Perhaps that's all it took.
I almost pity
It
something.
sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with Red Lyrian, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Have I read this? I might have read this because what happened if I sided with the Templars and then would the letter be different? Not too sure.
Yes?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay. We're just gonna quickly run through everybody and then we'll do some maybe shopping. That is the stairs. I have submitted.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
You missed that.
That's something you actually miss.
The drama, the scandal, the petty maneuverings. Back home, we engage in social affairs with the grim intensity of war. When blood is spilled, the battle is won. Less fun when you're the target, but to watch. My, yes. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. Fascinating.
I should go.
As you wish. Here we are again.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the alliance,
Okay.
even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency.
As you were. Yes, Inquisitor.
Hmm? Got as a request?
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
But what do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want? When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
I will help if I can.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it. And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thadus. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Fair?
Did you need something?
Something new?
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Is this all broken?
I'll leave you to your work.
I made a truce, so all three of them are together, but it seems like Briala, like something bad happened to Briala. And then rooting out Gaspard supporters? Well,
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help.
oh.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Let's investigate.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
Oh.
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Okay.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
So it's gonna make a
I can't
poison.
make heads or tails of this. Age regression. Who is this potion for?
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was a way up here. Wait. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's interesting. Totally unaware of this area. One more talk and see what happens.
You acquitted yourself well enough in the game, my dear, and now you have the gratitude of an empire. Well done.
Yeah. Exalted. Oh, exalted plane. So it should be a low level. Okay, so we're done. Josephine is done, so we can go back and talk to her. I mean, collect the things before we talk with the rest. Was it here? Yes. Okay, let's not do anything. Let's see what Josephine has to say. So inner circle involve. So I need to go to do this and go to the party.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belis to... The minister will be at a small fete, thrown by the...
Okay. So now we talk to
Worship?
Cassandra. I haven't visited the prison for a while.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Is that even possible?
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Why am I not gonna? Let's just ask for it.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because they don't know what you are, and they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
So refuse. You'll be perfect. Okay, who do I want to be? Well, I find that Leliana will be better, but she can be a bit cold. Cassandra, I don't know. She's just too tough to be.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent.
Yeah, I like that.
We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no.
Yes, I agree.
That is what I would change.
Then I'm beginning to like it. I can help you become divine.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Okay, so I know there is some kind of hidden rating for the selection of the divine. So after initially I was preferring Leliana over Cassandra, but now that I went through this conversation with Cassandra, I feel like she may be a better divine.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Isn't happiness important? You're not ambitious?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
You make a good divine then.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Thank you. Let's hope the Chantry clerics agree.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, wait, what? Because when I think about it, I guess Leliana can be a bit emotional.
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Okay, thank you.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Weapon plan is great.
Of course. Another time.
So looks like there's quite a few things to do.
Inquisitor,
What's new?
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
I should go.
From Avon's fire come we the able to...
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Q, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
They were. I agree.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
Straight to the point. Well done. Oh, that's the bot. Okay. Hey.
You are...
Inquisitor.
Okay, let's talk to Cole. Oh, Sarah is here. But yeah, Sarah came with me, so let's see what she has to say. Oh.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Brianna, the Duchess, and Christopher. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
Earwigs. Let's stop a ball.
I don't know. You want to stop a party? I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an Empress. That, and Briala being an idiot, the whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
Their mistakes made it worse.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
I also don't recall having this before.
You have a problem.
Uh-oh.
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them.
Coryphanus.
I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
Should the Inquisitor? I want them at their best. Old letter.
I don't understand how annoying my people will help.
Look, you have experts for everything. And I know a bunch of tight-ass people when I see them. Oh, sure, they'll complain. But they'll really mean, thank you for distracting me from the end of the stupid world. Come on!
Okay, let's give this a
Lead
try.
the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
I don't know whether it is a good idea, but
Right, General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give yourself... What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
great. So what do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Okay, we are targeting our advisors.
Right, little lady Prissy Pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
A bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Leliana is gonna kill us.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, bears don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run.
Nothing to worry about, Solus. It's just me and Sarah.
Well, all right then.
Oh, what fun is that? Let's go. That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Nothing to keep us on.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig.
Oh, frick.
You did it!
Bloody hell.
You're a champion now or something. Great. Special. Don't be a shit about it. I'm watching you.
Is there some concern you have about me becoming a champion?
No, there's no concern I have about you becoming champion. I'm worried you'll be an arse. You know what they're like. Well, not champions maybe, but they're rubbing cousins, the Chavaliers. They're shit. Some people get full of themselves when they think they're better, right? That bunch get it on a flag.
It's the standard.
That's not better.
So what does Chevaliers do?
Why are you worried? What do they do?
People to them, little people, aren't anything. Not even slaves, because slaves are worth something, yeah? They want your food, they take your food. They want your wife, they take your wife. They're shit. So please stay better.
Well, it is I'll live.
I'm not like that. I'll be a champion of the people.
right, I buy it for now.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Sandra laid it out right. You're the big hat now. Praying's nice, I suppose. Periphy's bit though. Height.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and the shells. Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. You should be one of them. But maybe not. So watch out for that.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
Gets you paid, for one. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Punch a bully, people like it's inspiring. Even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it. Kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it? Love seeing you, yeah?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Now we try to go for coal.
I'll ask around again tomorrow. Well,
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
I agree.
That would have made everything much simpler.
The colours were pretty, though.
So, Cole. I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Nothing here. Okay, who else? Left with Blackwall. Let's jump.
yes, sir.
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever.
Is there anybody here I can talk to? We got Chevaliers here. Okay.
Stop following me.
I haven't taken
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. Pray that it's over for good.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its
Okay,
foundations if
nothing.
you willed it.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish.
This guy is too fat. Exotic. Battle Knot. Knuckle Thunderer. So I have 3 more not I haven't unlocked hearts. Reckless. There's so much more horses.
Inquisition?
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well,
Oversupply. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
farewell.
May her be with you.
I think that's all. But Aiden?
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. I'll pay you back.
A quick study, Inquisitor. You were born for this.
Okay. I don't have a lot. $300, okay. I think that's it. We talked to everybody. We can send Josephine for a mission. Let's see whether we can do a short mission. If not, we'll just pick whatever's appropriate. Then we head out. We have Vivian's quest on the Exalted Plains. We've already cleared Exalted Plains, so we can revisit it.
Any news on the House of Repose, visitor?
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, I can just pick something lower. Yeah, okay, then Josephine.
Let us begin.
All right. Yeah, I didn't miss anybody. Morrigan, okay. Ah,
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
I am indeed an elf.
The ears gave me away, didn't they?
No, your blood is very old. I saw it right away.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Ah,
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
the son of the hero of Ferelden, at least in my playthrough.
My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
He's your son.
I didn't know you had a son. Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Where's the father?
Will his father be joining us as well? 'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
We must be proud.
He seems like a fine young man, but not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost.
Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyhold?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
We were lucky to find it.
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness.
Oh.
Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice.
Ah, so this...
You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Okay, so that's why Corypheus couldn't find us. The Skyhold itself is hiding its presence. Thank you.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. It is that he actually may.
Understood.
My Lady Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
You in the Fifth Blight?
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kakari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We became close, closer than I even thought possible. When I left, he pursued me.
Yes, I did.
And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Why do?
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I'm uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother, Inquisitor. I had no good example.
Ah, okay.
I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then. Wandering the gardens, I see.
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes. The elven orb he carries is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
I could use your company for my excursions outside Skyhold.
I have spent my share of time wandering the wilderness in the company of others, Inquisitor. Thank you for the invitation. invitation, but for now I will restrict my efforts to researching the arcane.
Okay.
Do you know anything about his dragon?
It has the appearance of an archdemon. Of that, I am certain. A true archdemon, however, is supposedly the corrupted form of an old god. Has Corypheus actually dug up one of the ancient prisons? If so, why has a new blight not begun? His dragon is something else, something connected to his blighted nature as well as his magic. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Is it even possible that Corypheus could succeed?
The Black City exists. Wherever one goes in the Fade, it is visible in the sky. The last time Corypheus and his cohort stormed its doors, they unleashed the Blight upon the world. This time, perhaps he might indeed gain untold power, becoming something unto a god. It is also possible he could unleash something far worse than the Blights. So yes, Corypheus could succeed in his goal. If not, his attempt alone could destroy the world.
Corypheus says on arrival. Does that mean...
Could you become a god? That depends. Are you prepared to use your anchor to enter the Black City?
No, never.
Tell Corypheus that. See if he believes you.
However you can help, it's appreciated.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from it.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Soldiers are camped outside Skyhold in numbers that would give any nation pause. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
First we must defeat him.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
Understood.
I'll leave you to the garden.
As you like.
Okay. So look like we talked to what the... Have I seen this before? Okay. Okay, let's look at the inner circle. Let's grab this first. We have some time, yeah. So it's somewhere here. Oh, it's somewhere there. Okay, so that means I need to go here. Or travel. Oh wait, did she change? Okay. I'll always bring Valric. I'll bring Vivian for this one. Bull. Wyvern is dragon-like, so he'll probably like to get involved in the fight.
Inquisitor!
Oh, I love that shield. Looks beautiful. I need to head north. Okay, that's just safe. Because I need to get a heart I'm a bit confused if that requires anything else or just simply killing it and the heart will just be lootable. Part of a common wyvern. Okay, so now I'm curious, what is this quest about? Because from the sound of it, she's trying to make a poison. Let me just do a quick... Damn, the sound effect is... Okay, so it seems like she's gonna... I think it's Lord Bastion is somebody... I think I found it. She's a mistress to this guy. And I realized she's gonna poison him, and then I check, and spoiler, doesn't matter whether I give a real heart or not, the guy's fate is pretty much sealed. Okay, we're done here. Now we go to the next area. Let's do inner circle. What is the Inquisitor path? What do I need? Okay, okay. Able to first enchanter, western approach. Okay. Before dawn, wait. Okay, that one is out. Showing wait unfinished business promise destruction. Okay, so this is the next one. Set active. Should I do this first? Pick the counters. Okay, let's do this first. So where's the counters? Counters over there.
who was still in charge. So what was the point?
What do you think of the Inquisition now? Their fortunes have certainly changed.
It's still very dangerous
What an
to send
unexpected
wagons all the way to
pleasure.
Skyhold.
You must have had a
Celine
long
has offered
journey.
incentives for any merchant
Might there be
willing to
any
make the
news from
trade.
this house?
Really? I never heard that.
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellery. Oh, bless you. The Dions will sponsor the Duparakets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word. Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellery's words. Make her keep you.
Okay. So the next one now is... Okay, before I go there, let's save, because that one just seems a bit sus.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Duparakets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddied?
Doing a favor for me?
Surely, even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts. And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Connections beyond knowledge, the Inquisition army, valuable information.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Valrio, perhaps.
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparakets into lordship.
Oh, that's it. Easy peasy. Okay. So we need to speak with Josephine, Vivian first. Vivian is nearest, I guess. So we can close off that quest chain with her.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've got a heart.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
What? Did I make a mistake? Did I read wrongly?
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
doing?
Vivian,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be alright, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
Vivian, I'm sorry.
So he was trying to.
There's nothing here now.
Well, I thought it's poison, or maybe it's an antidote, but I think maybe it was too late. No idea. And I'm not gonna revisit to see the storyline. Okay. Let's talk to Vivian.
Would you guess such a pair?
I should revisit the kitchen actually, but we are. I don't know whether we have time. We probably could have time.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Winter Send Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Love at first sight.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. Now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
Is there anything else I can do?
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Head of Majesty, Enchanter's Seat.
How may I help you?
Okay. The book is gone, but I think I can just, when I edit the video, or minor edit, usually cut off the front loading screen, I can just review and take a look. Do I want to do this? Did I get 21? 21 is fine. Speak with Josephine. Okay, let's settle that first and see if this can come to a conclusion. Let's just save.
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Oh, come on, people. What the hell? Okay, let's go to Valroyo. Where is she? She's over there, so we'll teleport here. Valric. Solus. Her photos change.
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to be polite to you.
Your patron is my patron, and he tasked you to accompany me.
To report should any Templars attack you, not cater to your every whim.
Yeah, there. Remember I reviewed all this. Is it done?
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you are endangered by my part in the game.
Beautiful scene.
Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antigua, decided this exciting life was for us.
I can't imagine you doing that.
You seem a bit steady for such an outgoing lifestyle.
The life of an entertainer didn't suit me at all. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard drew a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
Still.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... Forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You save your family with it.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montier, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Are you gonna auto-teleport me back? No. Okay, that's great. Okay, the reason is, since I'm here, I'm just gonna see whether there's anything I can buy from the recipe shop.
What is a seeker of truth exactly? Blessings.
This is what? Okay, I'm not interested in any of this. Is there something nicer here? Whoa, I bought everything here. Outstanding. Do you have anything here?
Even the tomes of Halam Sharal are open to us.
Done. But I don't think we have enough money for this. Yeah, not enough. We'll keep the rest for later. Alright. Skyhold? No. Skyhold? Yes. Alright.
Your worship.
Last chat with Josephine.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Devinter and King Marcus of Navarra.
Uh-huh.
For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Navarran Tevinter border.
Okay.
King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Navarra instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orle is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer game.
Okay.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail. Still, he is a Pentecast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigurd Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Okay, then we'll wait to win.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once. It's good to see you.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, so before we conclude, let's do one more save. I guess it's the Duchess, Florence? I don't know, who am I? But what would be the Duchess? I thought it would be handled by Orly itself.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
The consequences of our dance continue to echo, Lady Florian.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Put her girl to work for us.
She remains a creature of formality and opportunity. We have use for both. Grand Duchess, Josephine will see that your wiles profit the Inquisition. Don't disappoint.
Oh, one must remember that the game is never truly over, your worship.
Ooh, there's a lot of people disapproving. Okay. I do not know whether that's a good idea, because currently I still haven't accomplished what I need for Iron Bull. Alright, any case, the decision made. We live with the consequences of our choices. Yeah, first. So then on. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Good to know. What's this?
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that? Yeah, I prefer this.
All right.
Okay, this is the... Okay, get this done.
At your service.
Leliana. Wait. Everything is blocked out. Wow. Seriously? Wait, I don't have any more? One, two. Oh yeah, okay, I got no more. No wonder I thought. Okie dokie, then we're done. Okay, we'll conclude here for this video. We'll resume probably in the next video. Okay. In the next video we can proceed to the western approach. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.